Welcome back, everyone, to Global War 1914, Operation Albatross. This is the fall-winter of 1916 for Austria-Hungary. For purchases, we are going to spend $2 and roll for some diplomacy. We're going to go for Romania. Currently, it's stage 1 in our favor. And then we're going to keep trying to bring down Sweden because they are at stage 3 in favor of Russia. We definitely don't want the Russians to get them. And for units, we're going to go for 3 artillery for 15, and then for $4 get two trench fighters. And we have access to them now that it's the fall-winter of 1916. Okay, let's see. For technology, we are going to go for stage 3 of poison gas, see if we can't get phosgene gas. So we'll do tech first, and we need a 6 or higher for that. And we get it with an 8. All right, so we move to stage 3 and join the Germans. And now let's see if we can get finally get some success with diplomacy. We'll go for Romania first, need a 3 or less. And that's a miss, and then a 2 or less for Sweden. Oh, almost, but that's going to be counted as a miss as well. All right, so our bad luck with diplomacy continues. And let's see what we got for combat. We've got 2 attrition attacks from Austria into northern Italy. So need a 1 here. Nothing. And unfortunately, we don't really have any other artillery eligible for attrition attacks. So let's go over here to the board for non-combat. Actually, we might have one more combat. We have a submarine that's in port here in M5. Well, we have that Italian mine in the way. So one thing that I don't think I mentioned is that a couple of these straits get mines laid down whenever war breaks out. So when Italy joined the war, they had a free mine that's placed down here in the Adriatic Gap, and then Britain was allowed to place down a mine here in the Strait of Gibraltar. And Denmark, they're neutral, but they get a mine here in the Danish Straits whenever war between 2 major powers breaks out. Okay. Yeah, so I don't really think that we can... Now, if we were to move out of M5, we would have to roll for that mine. That mine would get to get a free roll at us. I think it's at a 3 or less. And I don't know if we can attack the mine with a submarine. I think we need a torpedo boat destroyer in order to do that. So a torpedo boat destroyer, of course, would attack at a 4 or less and try to destroy the mine, and then the mine would get to return the favor at a 3 or less. So I think we're just going to stay where we're at. We do have this seaplane here in Constantinople. He'll go on map. He'll go 1, 2, go on map, and I think we're going to try and sink one of those Italian coastal subs. I think that's going to be our only other combat move. So need a 3 or less here. And we miss with a 12. All right. Now we can move on to non-combat. That seaplane that's on map is going to go back to Constantinople. We're going to take 2 artillery that's here in Montenegro, and they are going to rail north to Galicia, and likewise an artillery in Bohemia is going to come over 1 and go into Galicia. All right. 4 infantry in Montenegro, do we have improved logistics? No, we do not. Okay, so we have just the base 3 strategic rail moves. We're going to rail another infantry, and I think we're going to rail him to Galicia. The other 3 infantry are going to go into Bosnia. All right, so that will give us a total of 9 infantry in Galicia. Along with a grenadier and 3 artillery. We got to keep 2 units in Bohemia, or else we're going to suffer that penalty with 2 attacking neutral infantry. Bohemia risks rebellion, and it becomes a mess. So we don't want that to happen. That was thanks to the random event that happened. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything else to do for non-combat. So let's place some units. We're going to place 2 artillery into Bohemia. 1 artillery we'll go ahead and place in Vienna. And then our 2 trench fighters are going to go down into Austria. Okay. Now, in terms of income, we're currently sitting at 14. And I don't think we get any bonuses. I'm going to double check, though. Nope, no bonuses. So now all we have to do is roll for our wartime income bonus. Ooh, 12, nice. All right. So that will be 26. And we will have 26 in the bank to spend for next turn. And that will do it for Austria-Hungary. Next up will be France. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take it easy. Bye for now.